Heavy is the head that holds the crown. Though it can be a huge responsibility to rule and represent a country, it also has a lot of perks. And unlike most Hollywood celebrities, who had to grind to make their vast fortune, these lucky people on our list have been born with titles and tremendous wealth. Hi, welcome to YouWannaWatch, and in this video, we're going to talk about the 14 of the richest royals in the world. 14. Princess Beatrix of the Netherlands. Net worth, $200 million. On the day of her birth in 1938, Beatrix Wilhelmina Armgard already had 3 titles: Princess of the Netherlands, Princess of Orange-Nassau, and Princess of Lippe-Biesterfeld. The daughter of Princess Juliana and Prince Bernhard, Her Royal Highness Beatrix attended Leiden University, where she earned degrees in law, sociology, and economics. When Beatrix became engaged to German diplomat Claus von Amsberg, the Dutch parliament's 2 houses were required to grant the couple permission to marry. Von Amsberg became a Dutch citizen as a result of this process. Claus became Prince of the Netherlands after marrying Beatrix, taking the name Jonkheer van Amsberg. Prince Friso, Prince Willem-Alexander, and Prince Constantijn are Beatrix and Claus's 3 sons. When her mother, Juliana, abdicated the throne in 1980, Beatrix took over as queen. Beatrix was in charge of signing laws, sworn in state officials, and receiving foreign dignitaries as queen. In April 2013, at 75, Beatrix abdicated from the throne, at which time her son, Willem-Alexander, became king. Having stepped away from the throne, Beatrix no longer holds the title of queen and is, once again, Princess Beatrix. 13. Caroline Luel-Brockdorff, Denmark. Net worth, $400 million. Baroness Caroline was born and raised in Valdemar Castle on Tassenjee, the daughter of Baron Niels Krabbe Luel-Brockdorff and Baroness Margaretha Luel-Brockdorff. The castle was built in the 1640s for Prince Valdemar, son of Christian IV and Kirsten Monk, and was owned by Caroline from 2003 to 2011. The name Luel is also spelled Jewel at times. Caroline gave up her title when she married Rory Fleming, an attorney and the nephew of James Bond creator Ian Fleming, in 2001. Alexander and Josephine are their 2 children. Caroline and Rory divorced in 2008. Caroline's fortune was amassed as a result of her divorce. She maintained the surname of Fleming. Fleming has pursued many endeavors, including modeling, writing cookbooks, creating perfume, and being a TV personality, with appearances as a judge on Denmark's Next Top Model and on Bravo's Ladies of London in 2015. Caroline was in a relationship with Premier League soccer player Niklas Bendtner. The couple had a son Nicholas in 2010, but split shortly thereafter. More recently, she's been in a relationship with French entrepreneur Hervé Larrin. 12. Martha Lane Fox, Baroness Lane Fox of Soho, England. Net worth, $500 million. When Baroness Lane Fox of Soho CBE was appointed Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British, an Order of Chivalry, she received those last 3 initials. A technology entrepreneur, she founded the online travel and leisure website lastminute.com, which Sabre Holdings purchased for £577 million British pounds in 2005. From 2009 to 2013, the Baroness was the United Kingdom's digital champion, assisting in the creation of the government digital service and establishing the Digital Public Services Unit within the Cabinet Office. At age 40, Lane Fox entered the House of Lords as a crossbencher in 2013, becoming its youngest female member. In 2014, she was appointed the 6th Chancellor of the Open University. Currently, Lane Fox sits on the boards of Twitter, WeTransfer, and Chanel, and is a trustee of the Queen's Commonwealth Trust. At the 2019 Daddy Awards, she was named the most influential woman in digital over the last 25 years. 11. Queen Elizabeth of England. Net worth, $600 million. The future Queen Elizabeth II was named Elizabeth Alexandra Mary, the first child of the Duke and Duchess of York, who later became King George VI and Queen Elizabeth. A series of events in 1936 paved the way for Elizabeth II to become Queen of England. When Elizabeth's grandfather, King George V, died and her uncle, King Edward VIII, abdicated the throne to marry American divorcee Wallis Simpson, her father, King George VI, became king, making Princess Elizabeth the presumptive heir. Princess Elizabeth married Philip Mountbatten, Prince of Greece and Denmark, in 1947. Due to their marriage, Philip lost some titles but gained others, including Duke of Edinburgh, Earl of Merioneth, Baron Greenwich, and, of course, Prince Philip. The union lasted 73 years, until the prince died in 2021. Prince Charles, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward are the couple's 4 children. Following King George VI's death in 1952, Elizabeth ascended to the throne, becoming Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II's role has included visits to charities and schools, hosting visiting heads of state, and leading the nation in remembrance and celebratory events, according to the Royal UK website. Her Royal Highness has ruled for longer than any other monarch in British history. 10. Abdullah II, King of Jordan. Net worth, $750 million. His Majesty King Abdullah II bin al-Hussein was born in Amman in 1962 and is a 41st-generation direct descendant of the Prophet Muhammad. Abdullah II studied at Oxford University, Georgetown University's School of Foreign Service, and the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst in the United Kingdom. He pursued a military career, rising from first lieutenant to major general before becoming commander of Jordan's special forces. After his father, His Majesty King Hussein, died in 1999, Abdullah II ascended to the throne of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. King Abdullah II is deeply committed to advancing peace within Islam and among the world's religions. In 1993, King Abdullah married Rania al-Abdullah, who assumed the title of Her Majesty Queen Rania al-Abdullah. The couple has 4 children, 2 sons, their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Al-Hussein and Prince Hashim, and 2 daughters, their Royal Highnesses Princess Iman and Princess Salma. 9. Aga Khan IV. Net worth, $800 million. His Highness Prince Karim is the 49th hereditary Imam of the world's 15 million Shia Imami Ismaili Muslims and the 4th Aga Khan. His adherents refer to him by the religious title Maulana Hazar Imam. Aga Khan IV was born in Geneva and raised in Nairobi before attending La Rosie and Harvard. The Aga Khan succeeded his grandfather, Sir Sultan Mohammed Shah Aga Khan, as Imam of the Shia Ismaili Muslims in 1957, at the age of 20. As a royal, he strived to improve the lives of those in vulnerable populations, placing emphasis on Islam as a faith that teaches compassion and tolerance. Additionally, he created the Aga Khan Development Network, a mostly non-profit organization that employs 80,000 people in 30 countries. Aga Khan Development Network's for-profit businesses range from those in energy, aviation, pharmaceuticals, and telecommunications. In 1969, the Aga Khan married former British model Sarah Frances Croker Poole, who took the name Begum Salima Aga Khan. The royal duo had 1 daughter, Zara Aga Khan, and 2 sons, Rahim Aga Khan and Hussein Aga Khan. The couple divorced in 1995. Aga Khan IV remarried in 1998 to Gabrielle Renata Thyssen, who assumed the name Begum Inara Aga Khan at her wedding. Before their divorce in 2014, Gabrielle gave birth. 8. Prince Albert II, Monaco. Net worth, $1 billion. Prince Albert, Alexander, Louis, and Pierre, Sovereign Prince of Monaco, is the middle child of late American actress Grace Kelly and Rainier III, Prince of Monaco. Albert succeeded to the throne of Monaco following the death of Prince Rainier III in 2005. Prince Albert's responsibilities have included leading the Monegasque delegation to the United Nations General Assembly. He also chairs the Plenary Assembly of the Mediterranean Science Commission, an intergovernmental body that promotes research and information exchange among Mediterranean countries. Fighting climate change is one of the prince's passions. Albert participated in 5 Olympic Games on Monaco's bobsleigh team. He's been a member of the International Olympic Committee since 1985 and is president of the Monegasque Olympic Committee. Prince Albert II married Charlene Wittstock in 2011. In 2014, the couple gave birth to twins, Gabriella Therese Marie and Jacques Honoré Rainier. Albert has 2 additional children, Alexander and Jasmine. Born outside of marriage, they are disqualified for the throne. 7. Marie-Chantal, Crown Princess of Greece. Net worth, $2 billion. Marie-Chantal Claire Miller is the daughter of Robert Warren Miller, co-founder of Duty Free Shops, and Maria Clara Pisantes Becerra. Marie-Chantal and Prince Pavlos married in 1995 after meeting on a blind date and falling in love at first sight. Marie-Chantal, Crown Princess of Greece, Princess of Denmark is her married name. The Crown Prince of Greece, Prince Pavlos, is a descendant of Christian IX of Denmark and the son of Greece's deposed King Constantine II and Queen Anne-Marie. And, despite the fact that Greece has been without an official monarchy since the early 1970s, Marie-Chantal and Prince Pavlos retain their titles and some official duties as their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Pavlos and Crown Princess Marie-Chantal of Greece. They have 5 children, Princess Maria Olympia, Prince Constantine Alexios, Prince Achilles Andreas, Prince Odysseus Kimin, and Prince Aristides Stavros, and currently live in New York's Upper East Side. Marie-Chantal is the creator of a self-named children's wear brand and author of the book, Manners Begin at Breakfast, Modern Etiquette for Families. 6. Mohammed VI, King of Morocco. Net worth, $2.1 billion. Mohammed VI ascended to the throne in 1999, taking the official title of His Majesty King Mohammed VI, Amir al-Maumonin, or simply King of Morocco. Mohammed VI, the son of the late King Hassan II, is the Alawite dynasty's 23rd king. The family's reign began in the mid-17th century. From his father, Mohammed VI inherited more than just a title. He was given a 35% stake in Société Nationale d'Investissement, a holding company with stakes in several publicly traded companies, including Morocco's largest bank, a mining company, a sugar producer, and a dairy firm. Mohammed VI married Salma Benani in 2002, making her the first Moroccan royal wife to be given her own title, Her Royal Highness Princess Lala Salma. Princess Lala, who founded the Lala Salma Foundation to combat cancer, has worked to prevent the spread of HIV/AIDS in Africa and has been named a World Health Organization Goodwill Ambassador. Crown Prince Moulay Hassan and Princess Lala Khadija are the royal couple's 2 children. According to Morocco's constitution, Mohammed VI's official duties include appointing the prime minister, cabinet, and judges, as well as presiding over the High Council of Magistrates. He is also the supreme commander of the armed forces. 5. Hans Adam II, Prince of Liechtenstein. Net worth, $7 billion. Prince Hans Adam II, His Serene Highness, is the eldest son of Prince Franz Joseph II, Prince of Liechtenstein, and Countess Georgina von Wilczek, also known as Princess Gina. Hans Adam II, the 15th Prince of the House of Liechtenstein, is the first head of state to be born in the over 300-year-old sovereign Principality of Liechtenstein. Prince Hans Adam II attended the University of St. Gallen in Switzerland, where he studied business administration and economics. He married Countess Marie Kinsky von Schienitz und Tettau in 1967. Hereditary Prince Louis, Prince Maximilian, Prince Constantin, and Princess Tatjana are the royal couple's 4 children. Hans Adam II took over the regency after Prince Franz Joseph II died in 1989. He appointed hereditary Prince Louis as his deputy and future heir to the throne in 2004. Hans Adam II has the authority to veto legislation, appoint ministers and judges, and remove cabinet members. The family owns LGT Group, the world's largest private banking company, as well as one of the world's largest private art collections. 4. Prince Al-Waleed bin Talal Al Saud, Saudi Arabia. Net worth, $17 billion. Al-Waleed, the son of Prince Talal bin Abdulaziz and Mona El Saud, is also the grandson of Abdulaziz, Saudi Arabia's first king, and Riyad Al Saud, Lebanon's first prime minister. He holds a bachelor's degree in business administration from Menlo College in California and a master's degree in social science from Syracuse University in New York. Al-Waleed has 4 marriages and 4 divorces. He has 2 children with his first wife, Princess Dalal bint Saud, Prince Khaled, and Princess Riyam. In 2017, Forbes reported His Royal Highness Prince Al-Waleed bin Talal Abdulaziz Al Saud, the founder and CEO of Kingdom Holding Company, own holdings in companies including Lyft, Twitter, CD Group, and hotels spanning the Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts, Paris Hotel George V, and London's Savoy Hotel. This is in addition to Saudi Arabian real estate and Rotana Media Group. Additionally, he's the chairman of Al-Waleed Philanthropies and is said to have contributed $3.5 billion to social causes in the Arab world. Al-Waleed was reportedly arrested by the Saudi government in 2017 on charges of money laundering, bribery, and extorting officials. After a financial settlement was made, Al-Waleed was released from detention in 2018. Concurrently, he was dropped from the world's billionaires list. We are nearing the end of our video, but before we proceed, we would like to ask you to please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/c/YouWannaWatch2022 and follow us on our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/YouWannaWatch. Any support you provide us will help us provide you with more and better content. Okay, now back to the story. 3. Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, King of Saudi Arabia. Net worth, $20 billion. Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud was born on December 31, 1935, and has been in and out of the hospital recently. He is one of King Abdulaziz bin Abdurrahman Al Saud's and Hafsa bin Ahmed Al Sudari's 7 sons. His father was Saudi Arabia's first monarch and founder. Following the death of his brother, King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz, Salman became Saudi Arabia's 7th king. Salman's career as a royal began at at the age of 19 when he was appointed deputy governor of Riyadh province. A year later, he was appointed governor, a position he held for the next 48 years. He was appointed second deputy prime minister, defense minister, and member of the National Security Council in 2011. He was appointed Saudi Arabia's deputy prime minister and crown prince a year later. Following the death of his half-brother, King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz, in 2015, Salman ascended to the throne of Saudi Arabia. Salman has 3 marriages and 13 children. 2. Hassanal Bolkiah ibn Omar Ali Saifuddin III, Sultan of Brunei. Net worth, $30 billion. Hassanal Bolkiah, whose full title is His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassanal Bolkiah Maizuddin Wadullah ibn al-Marhum Sultan Haji Omar Ali Saifuddin Saad al-Qairi Wadian Sultan and Yang Di-Pertuan of Brunei Darussalam, is the 29th Sultan and Yang Di-Pertuan of Brunei, Prime Minister of Brunei, and Brunei's absolute monarch. The eldest son of Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin III and Raja Istri Pengiran Anak Damit, he succeeded to the throne as the Sultan of Brunei when his father abdicated in 1967. The major contribution to his net worth is earnings from oil reserves and natural gas. Princess Pengiran Anak Saleh, the Sultan of Brunei's first wife, later became queen. He later married Mariam Abdulaziz, a former flight attendant for Royal Brunei Airlines. The couple divorced in 2003, and the Sultan stripped Mariam of her royal titles. Azrinaz Mazhar Hakim, a Malaysian TV3 presenter, was his third wife. They divorced in 2010, and the Sultan stripped Azrinaz of her royal titles, as he did Mariam Abdulaziz. Hassanal Bolkiah is the father of 12 children. His eldest son, Prince Al-Muhtadi Billah, is the current crown prince and heir to the throne. 1. Maha Vajiralongkorn, King of Thailand. Net worth, $30 billion. Maha Vajiralongkorn was born in 1952, the son of Queen Sirikit and King Bhumibol Adulyadej. Vajiralongkorn's father named him Crown Prince 20 years later. Bhumibol died in 2016, but it wasn't until 2019 that Vajiralongkorn officially took over as Thailand's king. Vajiralongkorn married his cousin, Princess Somsawali, in 1977, and their daughter, Princess Bajrakitiyapha, was born the following year. During the marriage, he began an affair with actress Yuvatita. Between 1979 and 1987, they had 5 children before marrying in 1994. Vajiralongkorn had denounced Yuvatita and disowned their 4 sons by 1996. The prince married for the 3rd time to Sraresmi, a lady-in-waiting who gave birth to their son, Prince Dipankorn, in 2005. Days before his 2019 coronation, Vajiralongkorn married former Thai Airways flight attendant, Suthida, declaring her Queen Suthida Vajiralongkorn Na Ayodhya. 2 months after his marriage to Queen Suthida, King Vajiralongkorn announced he was taking an official consort, Major General Sininat Wongvajirapakdi. Though that's not who he named Air Force Chief Marshal in the Royal Air Force, that would be Phu Phu, one of his 30 poodles. Thailand's Crown Property Bureau, valued at over $40 billion, comes under Vajiralongkorn's rule. What do you think about these royals? Who is your favorite and why? Did we miss anything or anyone that you think should have been included? Let us know your thoughts by writing a comment on this video. If you're interested in our other videos, just hover over the videos and just press play. Until next time, watchers, thank you for watching our video.